he is able to convince people. So he tells everybody what they want to hear.
So how do you know this?
That was right.
He has a sense of humor. It can be funny.
Right. His ability to sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman. So you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She probably doesn't have a scalpel.
Saying Obama led a coup, or they should focus on the fact that Larry Summers from Harvard, that Bill Clinton, who you know very well, and lots of other friends, really close friends of Jeffrey Summers, should be spoken about. Because, Jeffrey Epstein should be spoken about. And they should speak about them, because they don't talk about them. They talk about me. I have nothing to do with the guy.
I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Painting of Bill Clinton. He's wearing the dress and shoes of Monica Lewinsky in the Oval Office. Bill is pointing directly towards us, laughing. And this hanged in the entrance of Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan townhouse.
I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
That's interesting.
I was very fortunate that President Clinton introduced me a lot of business leaders in London because he knew I was coming to the Old Vic. Do you know who I never asked for anything? Was Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't want to be around this guy because I felt he put the president at risk on that trip to South Africa because there were these young girls. And we were like, what? Who is this guy? So I will say this.
There were young girls on those flights?
There were young girls on those flights, yeah. And that's been out. They've talked about it. But here's my point.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Comments on the alleged allegation of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein?
The second batch revealing that accuser Virginia Giuff claims, quote, this is the salacious part of this, I guess. Bill Clinton walked into Vanity Fair and threatened them not to write a sex trafficking article about his good friend Jeffrey Epstein, who now he says he was never good friends with. Our next guest holds a roundtable discussion.
I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
I answered their questions truthfully, including questions about my private life, questions no American citizen would ever want to answer. Still, I must take complete responsibility for all my actions, both public and private. And that is why I'm speaking to you tonight. As you know, in a deposition in January, I was asked questions about my relationship with Monica Lewinsky. While my answers were legally accurate, I did not volunteer information. Indeed,
You know what, Buckaroony? And now you're going to find out there's God, and, well, liars, friars, so you better find Christ, Clinton, and, well, you got to be reborn. You got to...